How about drums? An instrument everybody loves. Let's get down, down, to the beat, to the beat.
Hanging with Nate the drummer.
Hanging with Nate the drummer.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Hanging with Nate the Drummer. We're here with Dinosaurs in Paris. How you guys doing?
Good, how you doing?
All right, you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Jesse. I play bass.
I'm Corey, the drummer.
I'm Louie, the vocalist.
I'm Will, and I play guitar.
And you guys are missing one, right?
No, this is us. This is us.
Oh.
We started 2 years ago with five, but
Gotcha.
now here we are. This is us.
Well, we're looking.
Gotcha.
We're looking.
Yeah, we're always looking.
Yeah, we're looking for a fit.
All right. So where did you guys all meet?
Oh,
It's collective.
Me and Jesse met at work when we worked here in Shippensburg together in a restaurant. These two have known each other practically since birth.
Yeah, Corey and I have been in bands together for
10 years, 12, 15, 15.
yeah, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to play in bands that would play with their band, so that's how we knew each other.
Yeah, it's
Our
usually how it
old
starts.
guitarist- Yeah, our old guitarist, who's not here anymore, introduced all of us, and yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Call of Duty. So here we are.
Man, you guys really took the ball rolled with it, huh?
Oh yeah, all of us are experienced musicians. We probably have 15 years of playing individually, everybody, and it's like you said, we lucked out. We met everybody, and we got punching. We started writing and immediately hit the studio and did what we had to do.
How difficult was that during the pandemic?
So,
It was,
Yeah, it sucked. We played one show, and then pandemic hit, and we haven't played. We weren't able to play until when was that? March.
yeah,
beginning
yeah,
of the year, yeah.
of this year.
So yeah,
Man.
It definitely helped us in the writing process. It stuck us inside. So we were able to get everything done with the studio and with our first EP.
Yeah,
how?
What studio did you guys record at?
We went to their friend Jake Buckley here in Shippensburg.
Yeah, we had played. Corey and I had been in bands with him in the past, so we just went to him, just at his house. You know, he's in a band, Promise Breaker, and he records all their stuff too. So
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a really cool
shout
guy.
out to them.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I listened to it on Spotify, and I was amazed that for the pandemic starting, that you guys sounded so experienced.
yeah. Well, that's what happens when you can't play shows, and you just have to write every single practice for a year and a half, I guess.
Yeah, we nitpicked those songs left and right.
And it shows. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
I love the intricacies and the different change-ups.
Well, it's great for us because we all have completely different musical influences, and we've been around in the same scene. But I definitely stick out with my bass playing. I'm a little more old school. Louis definitely very pop punk in his vocals, and Will's very metal in how he writes. So it's great to blend that together.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. It makes for a really cool sound. How did you guys come up with the name for the EP?
The
Oh, for
EP.
the EP.
That's all Louis.
Yeah, well, that is one of our songs is called "The Sad Thing Is," which I actually wrote acoustically fucking 8 years ago, and then I brought it to the table and we just completely changed it up and made it our own.
I think like out of the whole EP, if there was like a song that you could put on, if you were like, what is Dinosaurs in Paris? The Sad Thing is the song that you put on to get a general idea.
A little bit. Of
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of every element.
Yeah, who did the artwork?
My wife. My wife does all of our logoing. She is our band manager. She does all of our booking. She does everything for us. It's amazing.
Yeah, shout out to her. Bro.
Yeah,
We would
yeah.
not
Her
be
name is Ashley
anywhere.
Wetzel. Shout out to her. Check her out on Facebook. She does all kinds of paintings, all kinds of artwork, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I'm a graphic designer, so I see that thing, and I see differently than everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's legit. Without her, we'd have nothing.
That's awesome.
She's made designs for all of our songs individually, for our EP, for everything that we have. It's great.
And if she's watching this or whenever she does, she's gonna cry. So, haha.
So where did the band name come from?
Yeah, so the band name actually came from my kids. I have 2 kids. They were watching Doc McStuffins one morning, and I'm washing dishes in my morning haze, and the TV says Dinosaurs in Paris, and I kind of perked up and was like, hey, that's amazing. I messaged them and they loved it, and we stuck with it. And it's
That's
great
funny.
because we get compliments all the time. People say they'll never forget it.
My son's into dinosaurs. He wants to know what your favorite one is.
Well,
Yeah,
what's your favorite?
That's so hard, but like it's obviously old school, but I've just always loved T-Rex. Like that's my favorite for sure.
Yeah.
Always will be.
Louis, what's your favorite?
yeah, I mean, I'd have to go T-Rex too. That's because fucking Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah.
That shit was mind blowing.
I go with Godzilla. That's not a dinosaur.
That's controversial.
Corey doesn't know any dinosaur names.
I know the
Drummers.
Power
Drum
dinosaurs.
Tyrannosaurus.
What about you, Jesse?
Mine's probably a Triceratops.
Big choice.
Yeah.
No Stegosaurus fans, huh?
I do. If I had to pick an herbivore, yes, Stegosaurus.
Yeah. They look really
Will is
cool.
a dinosaur nerd.
I'm a freaking nerd.
Such a
I
nerd.
wish you could see my Jeep.
Yeah. If you weren't connected to the speaker, I would take you outside.
It's Jurassic Park Jeep for sure. Like, yeah. Not one of the old ones though. I have a Renegade and I just made it look like a Jurassic Park.
Are any of you French?
Any of us French?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, my last name is Deschwa.
Oh, Dinosaurs in Paris.
Yeah.
There you go. So, how did you guys create your unique sound?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's just a mix of all of our styles coming together.
Like Louis brings like the shell to the table, like a basic hollowed out version of the song.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's like done on an acoustic guitar, really simple, like a demo version. Brings it to us, and then Corey will figure out what parts he wants to do, what he wants to fill in with drums. We'll take the guitar work and make it a little more fun, a little more spunky, and then Jesse will just come in and just slam shit with the bass. And just each of our individual tastes come together to make whatever sound that it is that we're going for that particular song.
We definitely
Does it-
love really heavy beating music. So.
Does it come easy, or do you fight?
It's work. Yeah, like we were just before we did this working on a new song that we just started today, and we're all ready to kill each other. It was very frustrating, and it's like you get to these easy parts. Like there should be nothing fucking hard about what we're working on, but like if all of us aren't on the same page, we each want to just kill each other. Yeah, but that just comes to the territory, I guess.
And then it's all worth it afterwards.
Yeah, that's why I started this, because people don't realize how hard it is behind the scenes.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember being in band practice and, messing things up and having to start over and over.
Oh yeah.
Or somebody else.
It's crazy because we only practice 1 or 2 days a week, and even that is hours a day and trying to put as much time in as possible. And we're constantly talking to each other, throwing ideas out at each other and whatnot.
Yeah, like the writing process doesn't stop when we leave here
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Like we're talking about shit throughout the week. It gets to the point where like I'm hanging out with my girlfriend and I'm like looking at my phone 15 times a minute. And she's like, "What are they saying now?" I'm like, "They're saying that we should change this fucking breakdown." Like, I just want to eat my fucking dinner. But I mean, it's worth it though because that's how shit ends up being tight.
That's how good music gets made.
Absolutely.
Corey, as a drummer, do you ever have awkward visuals when you're drumming with other bandmates?
I may stare at each other.
Weird ass faces.
It's always weird, isn't it? You're like you catch eyes while you're playing. It's just kind of like, hey, what's up?
Everyone's like,
I feel like me and Corey especially have like a love language between our eyes because we're the ones that are constantly like making sure the other one, like, you good? Like, okay, did I fuck that up? Maybe did I? Like, it's me and Corey definitely lock eyes a lot of times. There's something we should do. There's something we should say.
Yeah, there's got to be a connection.
Oh yeah, but it's the best way to have that stage dynamic too.
Jesse, do people ever wish that they had your girl?
Always. I have no doubts about that at all. She is very beautiful.
I laughed so hard when I wrote that question. I was so proud of myself. Probably too
Well,
much.
It's really funny too for me because like she's so supportive of the band and her and I've been together for 6 years now and over the time she's bought me so much music and so much music instruments and everything and it's funny to have her come to shows because she's always like so proud of it. Like, yeah, I did that. I bought that. I made this.
And the fact that we've never covered Jesse's girl is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, you really should. I mean, that's just a given.
It'll be like junior high all over again.
I think we mentioned it like one of the first practices.
I think a screamo, roar, you know,
Heavy bird.
Jesse's girl. That's great. What musician inspired you guys each?
We got started, I think.
Ooh.
that's there's a lot.
I've actually been talking about this recently. I'll start. I grew up on a lot of like 70s and 80s hair bands. I started playing music at 11 years old. So for me, it was let's see where modern day music came from. So like that's kind of a lot of my influences with bass. It's a lot of Larry Graham and Graham Central Station. More modern stuff would be, of course, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Les Claypool from Primus and anything that keeps me moving, keeps me grooving.
You have to say that as a bass player.
Oh yeah,
You've covered it.
of course.
You can keep your card.
I'm into like the old stuff, like, well, not old, but like Sense of Fail, Silverstein, the old emo, screamo in like 2005. That's probably where I got like most of my influences. Yeah. Emo phase in high school.
Yeah, I was definitely in that too. Definitely a scene kid throughout high school, but I grew up. I love fucking Michael Jackson and shit. I would sing that shit, the Bad album, like all day, every day, and like dance like a little weirdo. But yeah, then it somehow got into it has to have screaming in it, or I don't like it.
Is that your inner rage?
Yeah, not so much anymore. Maybe when Michael got caught, that's when
I always, for your vocals, I got a Coheed and Cambria kind of vibe.
I used to love Coheed.
Not totally.
He's got a lot more range than I do, but we could fall
I love how you go from that aspect to a growl, to something sweet, like good range, buddy.
Hey, hell yeah. Thank you.
Was it me
Well,
now?
your turn, yeah.
Yeah, your turn.
I grew up loved Green Day. Listened to shit on Green Day when I was a kid. The Offspring, Blink-182. A lot of the older like pop punk, late 90s, early 2000s. And then I started getting into stuff like Shreyu, early Avenged Sevenfold, Bullet for My Valentine. And I think that's where more of my writing came in whenever it comes to the heavier stuff. But you can hear a lot of like punk elements in my shit too. But yeah, stuff like that, pop punk, and like A Day to Remember, one of my biggest influences, of course. Bands like that, for sure. My guitar hero growing up was Angus Young from ACDC. I saw that guy rocking out on stage with his school outfit, I I was like, God damn, that's a Guitar Hero right there for sure.
What an odd choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think if he wasn't British, it would be so much weirder.
Yeah, for sure.
Somehow he's accepted.
He still wears it. He rocks it. He still rocks it, dude. That guy. Oh, dude, yeah, they're old.
Yeah, and he's not on any drugs, I don't think. It's all
Not anymore.
natural. Yeah, right. So is it hard, do you think, to have a punk kind of band in this culture?
I mean, that's part of it. We're not like super controversial
Right.
or anything like that.
We don't delve into politics.
No. So for us, not really. We're just, we just love the music, man, and that's it. I'm pretty much just singing about, how I hate my life.
What do you hope people get from your music?
I mean, I hope they just, makes them feel something. That's why we do it. That's why we listen to music. I feel like music that doesn't make you feel anything, and it's just, that's just good. Like, what's the point? So boring.
Yeah.
It's gonna touch you somewhere, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah.
So like I mentioned it like occasionally in practice or like to friends and stuff too, but like even going back and listening to our own stuff, like I'll listen to our EP once in a while. I used to listen to it constantly because I was so impressed by our own stuff, which sounds kind of big-headed. But like at the end of the song "Crazy Person Laughter," Louis does like this freaking long, hard vocal. He just belted. And I don't know if that was planned in the studio. He was gonna do that, but he did it. And the first time I heard that, listening to it in the car, like it sent fucking chills down my spine. I was like, that made me fucking like move to hear that. And I was like, if anybody else gets even a hint of that, it'll have been worth it.
I can definitely agree on that. Like both of them said, I want people to enjoy our music as much as we do. I definitely dance a lot on stage like Louis does, and I want everyone else to dance with us and sing with us, and want everyone to be happy,
Music
Yeah, man, that's
have to
awesome.
Music doesn't have to be like angry or necessarily sad all the time. Like
No, it was a lot of fun for us to put together this band. It was a lot of fun for us to be in the studio and to write and everything. And
Yeah, even if you don't understand what the hell I'm saying, as long as you're feeling good, then
yeah,
that's fine.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you do understand what he's talking about, you just want to kill yourself. That's it. I mean,
It's not uplifting church music.
Not so much.
little fight on that.
Not 9 years of Catholic school. I know.
If you could tour with any band, who would it be?
I mean, I obviously have to put up A Day to Remember in that. Like,
I was gonna say,
but like maybe not right now A Day to Remember. Maybe like 10 years ago A Day to Remember.
I still rock out with some of the music.
Yeah. So I would definitely say A Day to Remember. I don't know you guys.
I just know, the show would be good. We fit with them, and the crowd would respond. I think that'd be a big deal of it.
I don't know. I'm at a point where I'm so eager to play. I'd play towards anyone.
You know, it's Britney Spears if she can get off that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, when you're starting out, it doesn't matter who. Like, anybody.
Well, and like you brought up the pandemic earlier, it brought everyone indoors. So everyone's so eager to go out now, and we're on that boat too. We're trying to get every single chance we can.
Yeah, if the Pope came to town, I'd be like, who's opening for him? You got a slot?
Yeah.
Honestly.
He can sing backup.
That's true.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Are there any bands that you would be starstruck by if you met them?
Man. I've met a few different bigger names, and I've always kept my cool, but I keep going back to A Day to Remember. Like, those guys are my heroes.
I think it's a matter of like keeping your cool in front of them, and then as soon as they turn away, you go, "Oh my God, that just happened."
Yeah, dude, for real.
Yeah, I met the lead singer of Seven Dust once, and totally had that star moment. Just was like, "You rock!"
LeJohn is awesome. I was in the green room with Seven Dust in Allentown, PA years ago. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're all good guys. I'm trying to get an interview with them. I was real close.
They played.
They were just around here.
Yeah, they just played H-Mac.
I know. I thought that was going to be my ticket.
Yeah.
You guys are coming to PA. I'm in PA.
Yeah, definitely. They're in the middle of a tour right now, and from what I've
I
seen
guess-
on their Facebook, they're rocking the hell out.
I'm too low tech, I guess, at this point. It's fine. Yeah, we'll get there. I'll get them eventually. So, what was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Ooh, man. Yeah, well, I watched Doug and Rugrats back to back every
Yeah,
single
Rugrats
time.
was one of my thoughts
Rugrats,
too.
the shit.
Yeah,
Rugrats.
fucking Red Tar.
But then again, like on Saturday mornings, like on like the local stations, I'd always turn on some freaking Bugs Bunny and Wile E. Coyote.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be
Corey
that
brought up
violent in
Power
cartoon
Rangers.
anymore.
Power Rangers in the cartoon.
Well, no, it's not a cartoon, but it's like Saturday morning TV and whatnot.
Some Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocco,
Fucking All Real Monsters.
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. Oh, yeah.
Steepy, you eating?
You eat.
Remember the log song?
Oh God,
No.
I haven't thought about that in a long time.
I didn't either until you said it. It's log, it's log. Something.
Taking us
So-
back.
Yeah.
If your songs knew what you did in the dark, what would they say?
Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Stop your crying.
Yeah. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, they don't understand why.
It'll be okay.
The reason you're like this.
They'd probably be super disgusted also. Really grossed out.
I just always thought that was a weird line for a song.
It is, yeah.
My songs know what you did in the dark. All right. What are you trying to tell me?
That's more comforting than some like person with like nightmare problems.
What would you say is the hardest part of creating a song? When do you know it's done?
The hardest part is whenever none of us gets it and Louis in the microphone goes.
Trying to explain.
I'm like, wait a minute, what's the breakdown pattern? Like,
I get that. I used to be a drummer and had a drummer lead singer,
oh,
and that sucked. I wasn't in that band long.
I'll start writing, and then like I'll have a chorus and a verse or something, then just loop it over and over and over again, and then I just get stale for me for like a month, and then I'll like pick it back up later and finish it. But yeah, there's a period of time where I want nothing to do with the song anymore, and then I come back to it fresh and then finish it.
Well, then I
Do you
think
write?
for us
Do you
as a
write them
group,
down?
Do we write them down? No, it's actually
I
just our memory.
don't write it down. I probably fucking should because I forget all the guitar parts afterwards. But
I think what you need to do is record like your full version and then send us a version that doesn't have your vocals.
yeah.
This guy likes to go layer
Right,
heavy on the
when I'm
vocals.
recording vocals, I'm recording like 8 different.
It's like a whole choir singing. And then he's like, you hear that guitar part? I'm like, no, I don't hear it at all.
Yeah, it's a little much for pre-pro, but that's what I like. Man. I like
It does sound good though.
Yeah, you gotta get what you want, right? That's so funny. What a diva!
I know.
But it spreads
So-
to the rest of us too, because like as the group, like you brought up, and when you know the song's done, I feel like that's probably the hardest part for me.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like definitely before you go to the studio, you need to know what you're playing.
And
So
even then, we're still changing shit that we recorded already. You know what I mean? But it's never in. We're always.
Yeah.
We don't actually play the songs the same way live, like in anything.
No, we've changed a lot of shit.
Yeah. Because you blend and you find things that sound good. And,
And especially now working with one guitar player down, it's,
Yeah.
we've had to learn how to play these songs differently. So we're just relying on just me for the guitar, and it's you know, I had a lot of different leads and stuff that I used to do that I can't really do right now. So we've had to figure out a way to make it work, and it sounds good. We miss our leads.
Yeah.
We miss having another guitar player.
So hook us up with rhythm guitars.
Yeah.
A rhythm guitarist, got it. Yeah, it's hard being in a band and trying to do something with it, you know? It's like a family. One
It's a lot
person
of
leaves, or
dedication.
it's that dynamic. You got to try and keep it.
Yeah.
Especially that's why I keep telling people I want like a 1 or 2 person band. just me and some other dude will figure it out. I don't know. Just be a nice guy. I'll drum, you play whatever and sing.
Perfect.
It's great
But
though,
yeah.
'cause like you said, family, right? We have each other to bounce off each other. Like when Will's pissed off, he knows he's got someone to talk to. And Louis having a bad day, we're all here. Again, it's great, you know.
Yeah, that's really good. Where do you guys see yourselves in the future? Where you want to take this?
And I mean, as far as we can.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I think you said word for word one day, ride it to the wheels break.
yeah. I mean,
See
we're
how
all
far we can make it. See how big we can make it.
we're all pretty confident in our stuff and you know what we're capable of, and our new songs, you know, I think are on another level. So we'll see. I think we'll just
It's gotten to the point now where like we're, you know what, 5, 6 songs into stuff that's not recorded yet,
yeah.
that we're already playing live because we're limited on material. But everybody that goes online and listens to us is listening to the EP, and it's like we've gotten so far past that now.
Yeah,
To
we
the
have,
point where it's annoying. Like we want you to hear this shit, but we're not going to record until October. So like,
I want to hear this one though.
no, we're sick of it.
yeah. It's funny.
Yeah,
like,
people
we
don't
all
people
talk
don't
about
realize
being
that.
sick of- We talk about being sick of the EP, and like technically we just released it a few months ago. That's the funny thing. Like, what was it?
It came out in April.
Was it April? It was the
Yeah.
beginning of April. We put out the EP. We're already tired of it. We're ready to record the next one, and then we'll get sick of that one. You know, it's like, we'll keep doing it.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You know, you love them when they first come out, and you're like, this is the greatest thing ever. And then you go to a show and another show and another show.
All right.
It's like your baby. Like, okay, you grew up. Now get the fuck out.
And you're like, I think I did it differently last night. Hopefully the people from tonight weren't at last night's show. Yeah, I think Ed Allison and you guys would be a good fit.
Yeah,
we love it.
Yeah, it's great. We played a festival, I guess, here local, Metal Mania on the Mountain. It was hosted by a local woman named Valerie. She had some tribute bands up one night, some local bands another night. Ed brought his one band up. They were great. They were awesome.
Linders.
Yeah, Lindhurst.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah,
Tight.
yeah. Shout out to Ed Allison, the whole band. They were great.
Yeah, and he's part of my podcast family, so maybe I can hook something up. I mean, not that he needs it. He knows how good you guys are, so.
Yeah, I think we're actually playing with them again.
Yeah, we have a show with them. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which one, but I know we have one with them. I'd have
That's
to go
cool.
find the list.
Yeah, man, that's why I wanted to get you guys on here, because I find bands, this is the exciting part for me, find good music that inspires me and that I can put out there and go, hey, listen to this, you know?
Oh yeah, and that's what we love. What we love. There's we have a show at a venue Zen West, and the booking agent there, his name's Nick. He's been doing the same thing for us. He's been telling everybody about us, and okay, shout out to him too. He's great. It's what we love, you know. So like we said, we want everybody to enjoy what we do, and to tell their friends about it. Their friends to enjoy it too.
Yeah, and it shows. And isn't it nice after years to know, like, you have talent and you feel confident in it?
Yeah,
we've been doing it long enough.
Yeah. It's definitely great to have that reassurance of the fan base there and to hear their cheers during our shows and all their likes on Facebook, all their purchases from our merch store, and everything you guys do.
Yeah, you can't do it without them.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
Who designed your logo?
My wife Ashley, she again, like
Man,
we can't stress it enough. We wouldn't be where we are without her. She's done so much
that's
work
awesome.
for us. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
she makes the joke, we do the music, she does everything else, and it's really not a joke.
Yeah,
It's really not.
Yeah, it's nice to know those women are out there. My wife got me a drum set too.
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh
yeah, and she sang backup in my band.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
That's the
Yeah.
best thing for a musician to find is a supportive spouse.
What was your band? What's your band called?
if you go on YouTube, it was called Sweet Ruckus,
Sweet Rockets? All right, what's your
Okay.
band?
Oh yeah.
reggae band.
Oh,
I love reggae. Love reggae. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, older stuff.
Cool.
Sweet shit.
Yeah, yeah, that was about 3 or 4 years, and it just kind of fizzles out as they do sometimes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Been there.
But yeah, guys, so I'm sorry to hear that you're missing part of your band. Sorry.
Yeah. I
What
mean,
can do?
It's like you said, a family. Sometimes families butt heads, and sometimes people have disagreements, and that's just how it is,
And honestly, sometimes less is more, and maybe that's how you guys should just look at it.
And that's really how we came away from it. It was kind of it was a 4 out of 5 type thing, It was a band code. It was kind of, this is what we all agree on, and this is where we're going.
and for the most part, I don't think we've lost too much.
No.
Like the sound wise. Like I think we're still pretty tight. Will can still pull it off, going back and forth from rhythm and lead if he wants. So
I definitely feel like a confident bass player. I'm not just a steady one note guy, so it gives
so
me a
it'll
lot
fill
of
it out.
room.
Yeah, it helps to have Jesse back to the back, like doing all the extra intricate things that he does, because it makes it not sound empty. Like if it was, a plain boring one note guy in there, it would be terrible. But having Jesse back there with the things he does, it makes it work.
Yeah, it's totally helpful to have a great bass player,
Yeah, that's like super important.
Oh yeah.
and hopefully
especially as a drummer.
Oh yeah. Okay, and I play off Corey's drumming a lot. And there's a lot of, if you listen close, there's a lot of times where my bass playing is right next to his drumming, and it fits with us great.
I think if all else fails, Corey, you're gonna have to play lead. So just somehow drum, lead, just work it out.
We'll get like multiple pedals to control the drums, so that he can play guitar.
Yeah, there's loop stations. I mean, we got this.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, is there anything else you guys want to say before we get off here?
I think while we're at it, shout out to Metro 37. We're going to be going up there in October to record our next 4 singles that we're going to be releasing over the next year, and doing music videos for all of them.
Yep.
We're very, very excited for that.
really excited about that next level stuff. So
Yeah. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Follow us. We're playing shows every month, and we're trying to get anything we can. So always,
Merch.
yeah, buy merch. There's a link to our merch website. You can always check us out in person too. We have a bunch of stuff all the time. Say anything you want: hats, T-shirts.
yeah, we actually have a show next.
Yeah, when's our next one? Our next one's the 31st at Scott's Church in Lebanon, PA. Definitely come up then. You can find the event page on Facebook.
I think we're playing our entire catalog for that show.
Yeah, we'll
All
be
of our
playing for an
songs.
hour. We're playing with Sinister Rip, Release, and one other band. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name right now. But hell yeah.
All right.
Everybody else?
And our merch is like, not to blow our own horn, but our merch is like so sick.
Yeah, it's
Like
great.
actually just
Yeah.
knocked it out of the park with everything.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I gotta get. I want a hat or a shirt or something.
Oh yeah. We'll send you one.
Yeah, man, I'm totally down for that. I love that logo.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming on and hanging out with me.
Yeah, man, this was fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, man, and I think this is just the beginning, and you're a part of my family now, so we'll update people, and someday I'll be like, I knew these guys were gonna make it. I knew it.
Fuck yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for going to all the trouble, and I'll send you guys the links when everything's good, and we'll blow it up.
Okay,
Sounds great, man. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
All righty, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Later. All right, guys. Check out Dinosaurs in Paris. Some good stuff. You guys are going to love them. Check it out on Spotify. I'm going to add some music on Spotify, and you're going to love it. It's just the beginning for these guys.
Hanging with Nate the drummer.
Hanging with Nate the drummer.